Hello my dear friends and welcome to an episode of Ask Trish Anything. For today's episode, I have two questions. And the first question is, hey Trish, I really love your thumbnails. Could you please show me the step-by-step of how you create your thumbnails? Of course, no problem. That is why I'm sitting here right next to my laptop and my phone, and I'm going to show you the step-by-step of how I create my YouTube thumbnails. First things first, to have a good quality thumbnail, you should have a good high quality image taken with a good camera. So either you have a good camera or you have a good phone with good quality camera. Let's say I've chosen my photo that I would like to use as my thumbnail. This is before any touch-up is done. If I look at the photo, honestly, the thing which I am not so happy about right now, maybe I would like to increase the exposure, the brightness of my face. So first thing what I would do is I would open up Snapseed. From here, open the photo that you want to use. First things first, tap on Tools. Whenever you have a face image in your photo, ideally, you would like people to focus on your face. So what you can do using Snapseed is tap on Portrait, and can you see the part of my face is a little bit lighter in color, so you can reduce or increase the face spotlight up here. And if you want any skin smoothing or more, up to you, but try to be as natural as possible. And then once you're happy with this, you can also choose a different setting like Spotlight 1, which you can see it's a little bit lesser, and Spotlight 2 is a little bit more. And over here, you can even choose the brightness of this spotlight, whether or not it's pale, fair, or dark. So normally I choose none, which is the normal setting. Then I click tick, which is done. Subsequently, you can choose Tools again, and you can go to Tune Image, and then you can increase the brightness up here a little bit if you want, and then the ambience, just to add a little bit of color generally, and then click Done when you're ready. Next, what I would like to do is, I feel that the background, I would like to just increase the overall exposure for the entire image. So I'm going to tap Tools, tap on Curves, and then just drag it up a little bit. Can you see that? The little change, see? Yep. And when you're happy, tap OK. And when you're happy with this image, you can click Export, save a copy. It will then save to your photos. Depending what you want to do next. For me, if I notice that maybe on that day I drank too much coffee and I feel my teeth is not as white as it normally is, I will then open up Pics Art. So I'm going to open up Pics Art. Okay, advertisement. So I'll close this, and then I'll open up that image which I just edited. And then I'll go to Beautify, go to Teeth Whiten. Personally, for me, I feel that 50% is too much. So normally I just give it like a little bit, maybe like 10 or 9, just a little bit. And then tap OK, apply. And that's all I use for Pics Art. And then exit out. And then you can save this. Save picture on your device, and then done. Next, what I would like to do is I would like to blur out the background. So to do that, I will go to Photoshop Fix. From here, I'm gonna tap at the top right corner, the plus sign. On my phone, tap on Recent, and there you can see the photo that you've just edited. Open that up. And what I would like to do is go to defocus. And I'm just going to start shading out the back here. I'm going to zoom in a little bit and start making it defocused. Zoom in, back here, and here on the sides, here a little bit. Alright. And it's okay if you accidentally defocus, let's say my finger, and I want to restore it. Just tap on restore and go back and remove that. And then when you're happy with this overall look, tap OK. And then you can flatten the image at the top and save to camera roll. To save to the camera roll, just in case you missed that, at the top there's this image with an arrow pointing up, so tap that and save to camera roll. Okay? Alright. Once you're done, your image is practically ready for using. Ta-da! But alternatively, if you do not want to use Snapseed, another way that you can also edit or brighten up your image is actually by using the functions inside iPhone itself. It's really quite useful actually. So you can, if you have an iPhone, just at the top tap edit, and over here, as you can see at the bottom, you can edit the exposure, the highlights, the shadows, contrast, brightness, etc. And this itself is really quite good. So depending what you want to do, this is also an alternative option that you can choose. Okay? Once your photo is ready to be inserted into the thumbnail, just send that photo over to your email or Google Drive and then bring that photo into Canva. Once you've opened up Canva, click on Create a Design or use any one of your templates which you already have. And if not, like I said, create a design at the top. Scroll down to YouTube thumbnail, or you can search for it here. So tap on YouTube thumbnail, and then you're just gonna use this sizing to fill it up with your image, your fonts, and any other little elements that you like to add on, and that will be your thumbnail. So right now this is empty because you just created a new layout, but I'm going to show you what it looks like when, let's say, I add in the fonts. So these are just fonts which you can easily add in by tapping on text. So you can add a heading or add a subtitle, anything. Select the type of font that you want, followed by the size that you want. And then this is just an extra element that I put here on the side. It's just a box. And next thing what we're going to do is add on the photo that you've already edited on your phone, and you're going to add it in. See, it's already here because I dragged it in from my Google Drive, and I'm gonna put it here. The thing with Canva is that sometimes, I guess it's smart, but it also can be quite a problem because it wants to fill up this complete thing with the whole image. So you have to be careful when you drag it. So let's try this. Let's shrink this layer a little smaller, and then let's put this here on the side. And from here, I'm gonna drag it out a bit more. Yep. Okay. And then I'm gonna right click, send this backwards. Right click, send this backwards. Okay. So that I want my fonts and this shading layer to be in front. If you're curious about this layer, what it is actually just a PNG image, okay? This thing here. And how I created this was using Adobe Illustrator. For the step-by-step on how to create this, I'm gonna put a link in my description below on how I created this. And then once I created this PNG image in Adobe Illustrator, I saved it as a PNG file, uploaded it here in Canva, and then I added it here onto my image. And there you go. But if you want to add on elements also, example this here, just for example, elements, you can find it on the left hand side here, elements, anything that you want. You can add on sparkles, you can add on flowers, you can add on anything that you like. When you found the element that you want, simply just drag and put it here. So there you go. I have these few elements which I wanted to add on onto my image. And once I'm ready, I'm happy with this, I'm gonna tap this top right 3 buttons and tap on download. So there you go. That is how I create my thumbnails. I know it's a little bit tedious. I hope you found this helpful though. And I just want to share that this is not the only way to create a thumbnail. Of course, there are many different ways and there's many different apps that you can use in order to create that end effect that you are looking for. So just test it out, try different apps and see what really works for you. As for the second question, hey Trish, I really like your Q&A sessions. Thank you so much for sharing so much about your life and about your YouTube experiences. Here's a question for you. What motivated you to start a YouTube channel in the first place? Nice question, my friend. I started YouTube back in end of 2018 or so. At that point of time, my goal was more to focus on engaging with people through videos, to let people learn more about what my services are, to build my brand, to educate people, share knowledge about mental health, happiness, confidence through video. But as my journey grew on YouTube, I found out that hey, it's also possible to actually monetize my channel, and I was like, ooh, why not? Cherry on top of the cake. So I get to do the work that I love to do, which is helping people, sharing insights, sharing my knowledge with people to help them build a better life for themselves. And at the same time, I get to earn a few bucks. So why not? And that is why, as I always say, I'm so thankful for all of you who watches my videos and support the work that I do. I really appreciate it so much. So my dear friends, I do hope that you found this short video to be helpful and insightful. If yes, please do give me a thumbs up, subscribe and share this video with your friends. And if you have any other questions that you would like me to address, please do let me know in the comments below and I will do my very best to address each and every one of them as quickly as possible. Thank you for watching. Have a lovely weekend with your family and loved ones. Rest well, and I look forward to seeing you in my next episode of Ask Trish Anything. Bye!